Hi, good morning. This is Mrs. Bakay from TOE department. Okay, this quarter we are going to discuss commercial cooking. But before we start with the new quarter, let me remind you of the following. Okay, the following guidelines on how to answer this module, okay? So first thing first, let's have something to remember before we go. Okay, so those things to remember, remember, we have to, of course, first listen carefully, okay, when teacher is talking, right? Number two, get your module and your WHLP or weekly home learning plan with you while I'm discussing. And then you have to get your notepad, of course, for your reminders or for your notes, and a pen or pencil with you. That will do. Okay. Next, have a separate notes for your own learning guidance and for future reference. All right. So even though we know yes, we know and we understand our lesson, we have to take down notes for our reference. Okay. We don't, usually remember all the things that teacher is saying. Okay. So you have to write it down. Okay. Follow the instructions that I'm going to say and avoid distraction. Number 7, be happy and be ready. And so, are you ready? Let's go and let's start. So, of course, yes, as we move on, you can see that we have here our module. I hope that right now you have your modules with you. Okay, so that module is specifically designed for commercial cooking. So, meaning to say, our topic for this quarter will be about commercial cooking. So, let's go with our module itself. Alright, so commercial cooking module contains 4 weeks of activities that covers the whole month. Okay, this also contains what are the things that we need to know. The first one, we have the content standard. Yes, the content standard means that the learner demonstrate and understand the use and maintenance of equipment in cookery. Okay, for the performance standard, we have kitchen tools and equipment are identified based on their uses, and kitchen tools and equipment are used in accordance to its functions. Okay, so for our lesson 1, use and maintain kitchen tools and equipment. That will cover our first week. Okay, for our learning outcome for week 1, utilize kitchen tools and equipment, maintain kitchen tools and equipment. Yes, and working areas as well. And for learning outcomes number 3 and 4, store and stock kitchen tools and equipment. Okay, so that's it. And then, yes, I hope that you have your weekly home learning plan. Okay, so the weekly home learning plan also contains the following. Yes, as I've told you a while ago, it's the first week module. Okay, so for our learning task number 1, we're going to take our pre-test. Okay, meaning to say when it's a pre-test, this is the prior knowledge that you have. We're just going to check whether you knew something about our lesson. Excuse me. Okay, whether you knew something about our lesson or yes, you have your prior knowledge about this. Okay, and then we're going to discuss materials for kitchen utensils and equipment for kitchen utensils. For week 1, we also have learning task number 2. So on the third column, yes, you have to answer. Yes, on page 8, you have to answer this question. Okay, so we're going to talk about the pretest for this part first. Okay, for our pretest, what do you need to know? Okay, so I will not discuss it, yes, by now. So maybe I will tell you about it on our next lesson after we take the pretest. So, where can you see your pretest? Yes, turn your module on page 3. So as you can see, you will see the same photo of this material. What do you already know? Okay, this is to let us determine how much you already know about the use and maintenance of kitchen tools and equipment. Okay? So, learning outcome number two. All right, we have the direction. Identify the word that best describe the following statements. Write your answer on a separate sheet of paper. So for now, we just want you to write it on your paper. You don't need to write anything on your notebook. Okay, all we need is a clean paper. Okay, together with your name and your section. Don't forget that. And also, yes, please indicate the name of your teacher as well. Okay, so madali natin siyang mahanap. Okay, so are you ready? So turn it on page 3. If you cannot follow my instruction, you can look at the page 3 of your module for, yes. So this is the content of it. I'll just retype it. I just retype it in a separate um image. Okay. So direction. Identify the word that best describe the following statements. Write your answer on the separate sheet of paper. Okay. So it is the now. Are you ready? Yes, ready? So for number one, it is the most popular, lightweight, attractive, and less expensive materials of kitchen utensils and equipment. I will repeat the question twice, okay? But if you cannot follow, you can look at again page number 3 of your module. Again, it is the most popular, lightweight, attractive, and less expensive materials of kitchen utensils and equipment. Okay, done. Number 2. A more complicated tool that has referred to a small electrical appliance. Okay, again, what it is? What is it? It is a more complicated tool that may refer to a small electrical appliance. Okay, ready for number 3? A kitchen tool which is specifically designed for pulping garlic for cooking. Again, a kitchen tool which is specifically designed for pulping garlic for cooking. How about number 4? Ready? Okay. Number 4, it is used to grate, shred, slide, and separate foods. Again, for number 4, it is used to grate, shred, slice, and separate food. For number 5, it is a must for all types of kitchen tasks, from peeling an onion and slicing carrots to carving a roast or turkey, often referred to as cook's or chef's tools. Okay? Again, a must for all types of kitchen tasks, from peeling an onion and slicing carrots to carving a roast or turkey, often referred to as cook's or chef tools. And then, number 6, it is used to measure solid and dry ingredients. Number 6, it is used to measure solid and dry ingredients. Number 7, these are used to measure smaller quantities of ingredients. Number 7, these are used to measure a smaller quantities of ingredients. Number 8, a rubber or silicone tool to blend or scrape the food from the bowl. Again, a rubber or silicone tool to blend or scrape the food from the bowl. Number 9. A special coating applied to the inside of some aluminum or steel pots and pans that help food from not sticking to the pan. Again, special coating applied to the inside of some aluminum or steel pots and pans that helps food not sticking to the pan. Okay, next, number 10. It is a kitchen essentials used for creaming, stirring, and mixing that made of a hard wood. Again, it is a kitchen essentials used for creaming, stirring, and mixing that made of a hard wood. Okay, so are you done? Ready for checking? Alright, so again, let me remind you that this is just a prior knowledge, meaning to say, you don't need to perfect it. Okay? All you have to do is to answer it based on your understanding. No need to get a perfect score. It's just a pre-test. Which is more important is the post-test. Okay? So meaning to say, yes, uh, pre-test, yes, just to measure or evaluate what you have known about this subject matter. Okay, so for our checking, number one, it's the aluminum. Number two, equipment. Number three, garlic press. Number four, graters. Five, kitchen knives. Six, measuring cups and spoons for dry ingredients. Again, measuring cups or spoons for dry ingredients. You can also say measuring cups and spoons. Okay, number seven. It is measuring spoon. Okay, measuring spoons. Let me correct this. Okay. Yeah, so how do you spell measuring spoon? So this is measuring. Okay, measuring spoon. Then we have scraper for number 8. Number 9, it's Teflon. And number 10, it's wooden spoon. Okay? So did you get it? Who got 10 points? Yes. Alright, for those who get the 10 points, GOODJOB, good job. Good job. Yes. Alright. But for yes, for those who got 9 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For those who get 8 points, 1, 2, 3. For those 7 points, 1. Okay, for 6 points, yes, please try again. Okay, next we have here again. Yes, for the first one, we said that it is made of lightweight, less expensive. Yes, and the most popular, it's the aluminum. All right. So kitchen appliance, these are the small kitchen wares. Okay, I mean kitchen appliances that we can see in our kitchen. Next, garlic press to pulp the garlic easily just by pressing it. All right. Next, number 4. Yes, what's this? Graters to grate. Yes, food, right? Like cheese and other things. Next, number 7. Yeah, it refers as chef tool. So, of course, yes, different kinds of knives, right? Kitchen knives. Next, measuring spoon for dry and solid ingredients. Okay. Then we have the smaller quantities. If we want to measure it, we have the measuring spoons. And for number 9, Teflon, it is the non-stick pans. So we don't need to use oil, but even without using the oil, it will not stick onto your pans. Okay? So this is a special coating. Yes, used for our pans. And the wooden spoon, of course, for mixing, stirring, yes, our dry and liquid ingredients together. Okay? So that will be it. Thank you so much for having this class with Mrs. Bakay. All right, for our next topic, we are going to talk about lesson 1. Okay? So what's our lesson 1? Lesson 1 contains the following. Okay. So kitchen tools, utensils, and equipment. That's the content of lesson 1. So please, yes, we are going to get back. Yes, just a moment. So I hope to see you again. Okay, bye for now. Listen carefully, all right, and answer your module properly. So bye bye. See ya.